like a bongo, like we in the Congo. Oh yeah. Nobody has to know. Woo. Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know. Yeah. Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know. And it's your boy Cater. Done.
It's your boy Wraith. Coming to you live, baby.
Back in the building, man. Make some more noise. We're back in the building. Episode 15.
You know what time it is, boy.
Y'all know what time it is. And we have something new out on YouTube right now. What is that, Mr. Wraith?
Nobody has to know.
One more time.
Nobody has to know.
Nobody has to know.
Music video.
Music video. The official music video is out on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like and comment. Make sure you share, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
To tell a friend to tell a friend and tell a friend.
To tell friends that tell friends that have friends.
Facts.
Tell them.
Spread
Nobody
the
has to
message.
know music videos out. Butterfly Doors mixtape is available on every streaming
Going
platform
crazy
possible.
right now.
Make sure y'all get on that. Superflow just got picked up by 24 playlists in the first week. It's just officially been out from the time we're recording in 7 days.
That's
By the time you guys get
another
it,
song that's going crazy.
Going crazy.
Got a bunch of songs going crazy right now.
Bunch of songs going crazy. Make sure y'all check that extra if y'all like the R&B flow. Make sure y'all check that ABCs if y'all just like that.
I know these funny people and me.
Make
I used to ride with the Louisville in the trunk.
Had to bring it.
Count what you want.
Yo, man, we got something for everything, man. Make sure y'all really going through that, man. Every type of mood, every type of feeling is on there. But, you know, we're back with another episode, so we got to start off by thanking God for the opportunity in Jesus' name. Thank you for allowing us to be here consistently, growing your name visually, mentally, spiritually, financially, being able to help, inspire, and motivate others as well as ourselves. In Jesus' name, we thank you.
Amen. Thank you.
Yes.
For real.
We are, man, we're super excited, man. Episode 15, Body Bliss Shop. We want to give a special shout out to them.
Yes.
And it's the real Catered Down 15 to get that 15% off. The whole squad, we about to go ham with it. His is on the way right now.
We all about to be looking like James Bond.
It's
man.
crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm Wraith Bond and that's Catered Down.
You know what I'm saying? It's going down. It's already affordable, great prices for the watches.
Right.
And now you're getting 15% off by using the code The Real Catered Down.
Nice
15.
watches too.
So
Watches too. Make sure y'all go cop.
Different colors, different styles. We're probably gonna get like every type. We're just gonna come through with like, man, it's crazy.
We're gonna be out here looking like the Power Rangers.
You know, and we're even looking for more sponsors. Anybody that wants to support, donate to the cause. Man, we're here to do positive things and just bring more to the culture.
We're here to spread love, positivity, information.
Yes.
Because information is key.
Information. And the biggest thing is nobody really wants to give out information like that.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people friend. There's a lot of people that know how to do it. They don't want to give the information. Unfortunately, it does happen in our culture.
You're holding the culture back.
Y'all holding it back. You know what I'm saying?
Back.
There could be many CEOs. There could be many black CEOs, Latin CEOs, Indian, Chinese, Asian.
There could be a lot of people off the streets.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? We can win and we can work together, and that's the biggest thing. And even with Love1st, that's what we do. Is like we're leaders that work together. Everybody in here are leaders. So all we're doing is just bringing leaders.
And if you're not a leader and you come here, we're gonna make sure that you turn into a leader.
Yeah, we develop leaders.
Because you're gonna leave with the proper skill set.
Definitely.
In order to have your own, like, whatever you want to do, like, you're going to have the proper skill set in order to do that if you come here.
For real, we making leaders, you know what I mean? We need a sound for that, yo. You know, make some noise for that.
Yeah. You're getting the cheers right now.
We want to make some leaders. And actually, a key that we do want to drop, especially with us putting out music in the video, a lot of artists, when you guys want to do that, the biggest thing with your music is you recorded the music, the content is ready, what do you do next? And what is the biggest thing artists should be thinking about after the music and the high quality content is created and together?
The budget for the marketing.
Marketing. Yes.
And making sure you have a budget for the marketing.
Set up a budget for marketing. You know what I'm saying? And
before
it doesn't
you
have to
even,
be something crazy.
Yeah, before you even get to like recording the masterpiece, make sure you have a budget for the marketing already. You know what I'm saying? Like be like 10 steps ahead already, even when you're in the studio making the fire song.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because the song could be fire, but if you don't have like a marketing plan, then it's only gonna be fire to you.
Exactly.
And you want to make sure it's fire to everybody.
Gotta
you know
get in people's faces. Right now, music is out. If you go to YouTube, there's billions of videos. You go to Spotify, there's millions of songs.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna stand out? How is your music gonna get in their face when everyone else is making music and everyone thinks they have the hottest music? You have to market it.
Yep.
Like you said, we're having a budget, and there's things that you can do for free, but to do it on a professional level, it obviously takes finances. So you use finances to build it. So if you do have a 9-to-5, invest that, whatever you're saving up, into your stuff to put it in there to go forward, or even look for sponsorships or investors. It doesn't have to start with a huge company. Maybe it could be a family or friend. You know,
listen, if you're still living at your mom's crib and you're not paying all the bills and you got a bunch of money on the side and you do music, you know what you should be using that music. I mean, you know what you should be using that money for.
Major key.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what you should be doing.
You know what you should be using that money for.
Facts.
Stop going to the club. Start putting it towards your music, my nigga.
Definitely. You know what I mean? Don't say you really do music if you didn't invest in yourself. And if you want people to invest in you, you have to invest in yourself. Why would someone want to invest more in you than you want to invest in yourself?
Yeah.
Investing in yourself means you believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You can't have other people believe in you more than you.
In order to convince people about the product that you're working with, you have to convince yourself too. You have to be convinced of yourself. You have to be confident in yourself. Because if you're not confident in yourself, then people are not gonna check for your music.
Yep.
Yeah, so you have to be confident about the marketing too. Nobody's gonna check for your music if you're not confident about your stuff.
Yep.
So you have to go in with the marketing idea like, listen, like this is gonna pop off. I'm doing 100,000. Even if you don't reach 100,000, if you come in with that mentality and you giving 110%, then you know you might actually get 100,000 plays or 100,000 streams. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But you gotta have that mentality off rip.
And we going for $1 million this year, so just know that.
We're not going for 100,000.
So
that's small.
but we giving y'all keys. But as you see this, and right now, as of this moment, this exact second, we don't have 1 million streams. So we're telling you with the utmost confidence, we're gonna get to it. We know how to do it.
We definitely gonna get to it.
And it's gonna for sure.
We definitely gonna get to it.
And when we know for sure, we have plans already, but it's gonna attract things that we didn't even expect. That's gonna even take it beyond that. But when you have that mentality and you're moving that way, you're gonna attract it, and it's gonna come, and it's gonna happen. So if you don't believe us, just watch and learn and see what we're doing. So like even from episode 1 to 15, you can see growth. Now it's time to go see that with the music. Time to see that with the videos. Now it's 2020. One of the major ways that you guys should be music marketing, right? Music playlisting, right? Obviously, you got music videos that help promote certain things. You have social media platforms. You got memes, challenges, these types of things. But the music playlist is a very important key to success. Something that hasn't been out in the industry before, back in the past when they had CDs and that type of stuff.
And you got to go to these DJs to get your stuff played and clubs and stuff.
And the playlisting, the playlist curators, that's what they're called, right? When they create playlisting, right? Those are basically like the new DJs. Still appreciate the DJs and still work with the DJs because they got certain doors there. But now you have curators, and some of them, right, are even teenagers like on TikTok that like good music, but they might have built up 500,000 people following them just because of the music they like put together. So they're not even looking for nothing crazy business-wise from you or money. They're just like, oh, okay, you have something that's going to add to my playlist. It'll give me more followers to my playlist. My followers that like this content. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to take persistence. You have to keep going at it. Like we got picked up by so many playlists, but it took 8 hours a day of really being on the computer, making templates, sending it out to these playlist people. Like this is the music, this is that. You know, all days we talk about templates and creating them.
Exactly. Like you got to make sure that you have, and I've been working on that too. Like making sure that I have templates in my notes to just like copy and paste, and having a presentable enough template to grab the person that you're trying to capture and to let them know, like, listen, like, you know, I'm coming to you with this is what you'll gain out of this. I would like to have my music on this playlist. And you know what I'm saying? Some of them you might have to pay. Some of them they might let you get on for free, but you just have to be persistent with the emails, you know, constantly keep emailing, and you know, somebody's gonna reach out to you. Definitely. Somebody's gonna think your song is fire, because if you think your song is fire, and if in your heart you feel like 1 million people should hear this, then you're gonna reach 1 million. Then you're gonna reach out to 1 million people.
Yep.
But you got to be willing enough to do it. You got to have the willpower to do that.
Gotta have the willpower.
And
and
niggas got the willpower out here.
And then you network where you can and use leverage. Like, let's say, like, what I like to do personally is I look up even the curator, see what they have going on. If you go to the playlist on Spotify, you can look in their bio.
Mm-hmm.
It usually has an email or a link, something to contact that curator.
Right.
A lot of them want to be contacted.
Yeah.
And these are playlists that I'm talking about, like, for example, with Spotify, that are not created by Spotify, but users of Spotify that have large followings. I might have millions of followers, 500,000, 50,000, 10,000, whatever it is, right? So you look in their bio, and you might be able to network. Let's say you have more Facebook friends than them or more Instagram friends than them. Like, hey, I'll shout you out on this if you put my song in this. You know, so you can get creative on how you work it out. It don't always have to be about money. Now, if it is something with money, the things you do want to look out for and want to try to get the best deal possible, if you feel like it's worth investing in yourself. But first of all, know that it's a real playlist, right? The way you know between real and fake is if someone is promising you an exact number of views, then that's fake.
Yeah,
right?
Instead of an estimated amount.
Yeah, no one can promise you this is the exact number to the number that this is gonna happen, right? They can give you a range because they know they're following and they probably did analytics on what's going on.
For example, you put in $100, you might 100,000 to 200,000 listeners. That's how you know it's legit. But if somebody says you got to give me $100 and you're guaranteed gonna have 200,000 listeners, that's something iffy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't go with that. Always go with the estimated amount.
When you hear an exact amount, that should really be like a warning signal to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a reason to do these sound effects. You know what I'm
Niggas
saying? But for real, so in even different ways of like a personal story, what I did right on TikTok, as I had a challenge going on for my song Nothing on Me on TikTok, and got over 900,000 plays on the challenge, right? So I found a TikTok playlist, right? Like music that's popping on TikTok. I was like, oh, now my song's officially popping on TikTok. So I'm reaching out to these different playlist people, and some of them were talking about money because they're following. I'm like, well, look, I have this many plays on TikTok. This is what we're doing.
So you coming with a
plan?
Yeah, you coming with something.
And now they're like, yo, we'll give you a shot and we'll try. And this is like a very huge following playlist that probably usually be charging people for free.
Like what he was talking about with the leverage. Like if you honestly, like if you have something that's going off of your own strength without a playlist, you already have something to your advantage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's probably not even gonna be a money situation. Now you could probably get them to work in your favor. But it's all about it's also all about what you bring to the table.
Definitely.
Sure.
And once you get into playlists and you get picked up, because a lot of people, like artists, they'll sign the record deal, they'll get the people that hit their million views or this or that, they'll stop like, yo, they celebrate, we reached the end of the road, we reached the goal. No. This is what the platform to actually do what you've been talking about it.
It's like
so then you finally left phase one. You know what I mean? Start phase two. You got to go hard. So when you get into these playlists, as soon as you get into your first playlist, you need to reach out to these other playlists and let them know you're in a playlist.
Yeah, because when you get signed, it's almost like when you get drafted in the NBA. You're starting all over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like, I mean, you're not at phase one no more.
Exactly.
But you are starting all over because now
you're a small fish in phase two.
Yeah, exactly. Because now you have a budget. Like if you're signed, you have a budget that you can work with now. You know, a lot of people don't know how to use that budget correctly. But you do have a budget that you can now work with, that you can have your visions come to life, and also the marketing vision come to life if used correctly.
Yeah.
But most times it's not used correctly. So
100%. Things you want to look for with being in the playlist, whenever you're negotiating paid or not. You want to negotiate being in the top 10. Right? Because some playlists have like 500 songs, right? What's the point of being 413? Now, there's some people that just listen to the playlist forever. They might hit on repeat. They might randomly hear it. They might go to sleep to it. But it's not about the numbers. You want these people to engage. So it's not just you having numbers, but you have engagement, and this keeps going. And now you're actually building up your following. And it gives you a power. Like you're following people that follow, do this and that. And then you start creating action plans. But make sure you're in the top 10. And you want to negotiate a good amount of time. When you're in a playlist, you want to at least be there for like a month, if possible, because it's a marketing campaign. Professional businesses, when they do marketing and they do campaigns, it's not really a week campaign. That's not a campaign.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to be in there for a month, 2 months, 3 months, monthly campaigns.
You want to keep the momentum up.
Keep that momentum.
And even with like I think me and you was talking about this the other day. Like even with the Facebook groups, you want to make sure that like whatever group like your focus is on, you want to make sure that you get cool with the admin.
Yes.
Like the person that's leading the group.
We're dropping major keys. You just giving us exclusive.
I know, but because you was talking about the campaign.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. No, we share with y'all. We share.
So it's like you want to make sure that you get in with the admin and not just be posting stuff on a group page.
Exactly.
And not make and develop a good relationship with the person that is the leader of that group. You know what I'm saying? Because they will definitely help you get your music out there faster.
And speaking of that, even with this, like all admins, if you have a group, we're looking for admins to be part of our social media marketing team.
Yeah.
When you're doing marketing, you should be taking advantage of the internet, but don't forget about the physical world. Right now, we're mostly focused on the internet. In another episode, we'll get back to the physical because that's a lost art. That now it's an open lane because it's such a lost art.
We was talking about that shit, like yo, like with the whole like guerrilla marketing. I was even talking about it, like, you know, like for your music when it comes out, or when a music video comes out, like to get some posters and post it like wherever you live. If you live in an area where it's highly populated, get some posters and start posting it. Start posting it everywhere.
Definitely, it's a lost art, and people see your face. Like you want that name recognition, that brand recognition. So even if they're not physically hearing or seeing something now, they're used to seeing your face. They're used to seeing.
And make sure make sure if you do use that marketing strategy, make sure you put your handles, your Instagram, your TikTok, where they can find you on Apple Music, where they can find you on Spotify, or put all of that in there. You know what I'm saying?
And be careful how you do it, because sometimes when you post things, it could be illegal. So don't say you got it from us. You know, be careful with that disclaimer.
We'll copyright you. No, it's not.
But definitely, you know, and so taking advantage of, social media, being a part of different groups on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Taking advantage of Twitter, hashtags, using the right trending hashtags with your work. Building relationships. Now, what a lot of people don't do, especially rappers, they want to compete with each other all the time. You need to build relationships and friendships. Other people, not just your fans are shouting you out, but people that have a following and they have fans, they're also shouting you out. Influencers are shouting you out. So what I personally do is every single social media platform I'm on, I'm looking to build with major influencers. You know what I'm saying? I got something they got something I got. Let's work together. Everybody has something that they can offer. You know what I'm saying? So don't belittle yourself. You know, if you really believe in yourself, you might have to get creative out the box with it. But everybody has something that they can offer.
I feel like nowadays we living like a time period where it's like it's normal for niggas to be solituded and to try and do everything themselves and not to rely on. But it's very important, especially like in this business, to have relationships. You know, very important to have relationships with the people that also have an influence like you, because that helps you out a lot. That definitely helps you out a lot.
Yeah,
for real.
You need it. Sure. Like you, not gonna make it without a team. So you gotta branch out. You gotta collaborate.
You gotta make sure your team is branching out too.
Make sure your team is branching out.
You gotta make sure your team is moving exactly how you moving. You know, everybody gotta be on the same page.
Yep. And we looking for leaders, man. We trying to help y'all build, help y'all grow.
For sure.
Dropping some knowledge. Let's see, any more keys we got for them as far as music marketing? We don't want to overload y'all. We want to give y'all enough keys that y'all can at least implement those. Start with that, and then we'll hit y'all with some more strategy.
Let me see. Identify playlists, building new creators, music videos, shout outs. I think we covered everything.
Kind of covered everything for y'all today. Nice and sweet. Nice and sweet for y'all, man. So we got a nice and sweet episode for y'all. Make sure y'all rewind it. Keep going back. We got some dope episodes that are going to be coming soon to your way. We got some interesting topics. We're going to have people from all different angles approaching these topics. We got more comedy skits coming your way.
Oh, hell
right?
Yeah.
We got...
Niggas acting about to take off. We about to be actors in here, bro.
And Wraith cooking up his first single.
Oh,
he got some stuff cooking up. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, chill.
You told me not to leak
about to, nah, dude. You about to leave right now.
What's going on? I ain't gonna do it, but just know it's coming.
Listen, with me, I'm not gonna say I like perfection, because we all imperfect, but like, sometimes when you make songs, you know, it's not good to just release it right then and there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to listen to it,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, marinate with it for a little bit, and then come back and see what you want to add. Because a lot of times when people make music,
Mm-hmm.
they'll listen to it, and it's out already, and they'll be like, damn, yo, I should have added this bar.
For real.
It's too late. So sit with it for a week.
It's out.
Marinate with the song. You might come up with something even more fire.
For real.
There's nothing wrong with recording a song and not dropping it.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Like,
listen to it. Marinate with it.
Cause you
Finish the song.
Cause you're not gonna be the only one hearing this.
Mhm.
Everybody, you want to make sure it sounds. You want to make sure it sounds like you gave it your all,
Yeah.
and that you didn't hold back and you didn't slack.
And the biggest
So-
thing what I tell people, because
Yeah.
to me, I don't know why, I want to say at least half the independent artists don't look at it this way, and you need to, but you're competing with Drake. If you say you want to do this, you're competing with Drake. We're competing with Drake. And it's all love, shouts out to him, but the quality that he's putting his stuff out is the same expectation for you.
Yeah.
You're trying to get in the same lane.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Fake music? The
Yeah.
cutoff brand? If you're not, you have to come to the same
Right.
standard. So take your time with your music, because
sure.
Drake and Mariah Carey, they spending months on a song. You know what I'm saying? Mad tapes.
Drake
on the record,
even
all
said
that
it in
type
the
of thing.
interview. He even said it like, sometimes I will finish a song. He's like, I gotta experience life before I finish a song.
Facts.
So it's like he really
Yeah, he took years, yeah.
his thought process with his music is like they got to be mad perfect, and that's how every artist should be.
Yeah.
Just because you go to the studio, you probably record a couple songs, they don't have to come out. You have to make sure they in tip top shape. So that, and then you got to make sure, like what we talked about already, you got to make sure the marketing is in
Definitely.
tip top shape.
And
If you really want the song to take off.
preparation, right?
Yeah.
I just want to say that. So obviously, when you're going out and doing things, and you're meeting people, because I want to give you an example of a situation where I wasn't necessarily prepared. And when you have preparation opportunity, that's where you really meet success, right? So if you're going out having your music, have some type of merch ready, whatever it is. Go on social media. Somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that can do it for the low. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got quality.
We forgot to talk about this too.
What?
When you're promoting your music, it's good. I mean, if it's let's say if it's a music video, and we recently been doing this too, to have a snippet of the video, so that somebody could share it with their friends and not just like necessarily share the whole thing, but just to share a snippet of it, and hopefully it grabs their attention,
And go to the link.
and then they go to the link and check out the whole video.
Because if you see a
people
link with
like-
nothing going on, people gonna be like, it's a link. I don't know if it's dope or not.
So make sure if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna do like the small clip, make sure it's the best part of the song.
Yo, facts.
Get the best part of the song, put it in the clip, and I guarantee you're gonna catch somebody's attention.
Put that in
Right.
the clip. And
Right.
so like we were saying, like even with preparation, when you go out and meeting people, having your links together, your social media links together, like Linktree is something that we use, puts all your links, line them up in one, but having your links together. But coming from, the CD era, right? I was at a Def Jam, it was a listening party, right, for Big Sean, right? And he was doing, what album was it? Probably like his second album, right? He was doing a listening party, and then after the listening party was done, went upstairs to the VIP. I just knew somebody that knew somebody, so I'm just where, at a place I shouldn't necessarily be, but I'm there, so it's a blessing. So
He said,
I go
I'm
to
right
the
where I
room.
gotta be.
Yeah, where I'm supposed to be, apparently.
Right.
So I'm just in the room. I'm talking with my peoples, and Big Sean, he's doing his thing now. He just finished his listening session for his album, so a lot of people on him. I'm like, I'm not even gonna focus with that. I'm gonna go build with these business people in the background, stuff like that. But he just came up to me and was like, yo, like out of nowhere, yo, what's good with you? You know what I'm saying? And just we kind of broke down to a conversation, and then I know he did something. At that time, he was telling a story about like how when he met Kanye and he was freestyling and things of that nature. Kanye kind of noticed him for the freestyle. So I was like, yo, that story was inspiring to me. I want to like freestyle for you. So I did like the acapella freestyle. Just really went off. I don't even know what I said, but I just felt that energy like just going off, And then, right then and there, he's like, yo, do you have a CD? He's like, yo, can I get that CD? And that was before like the Apple Music links and all that stuff was probably like that. And I was like, yo, I did not have a CD on me. Or it was like in a different part of the building with some different people.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah. So, but just sharing that, and then I thought about it, as far as preparation. And then we did exchange some contact number or contact information, and my phone had changed a few times. So I don't even know if I even directly have his contact, but I have not even been in contact with Big Sean like that since then. So Big Sean, actually, you're probably gonna see this. So when you're watching this, reach out. Let's talk one conversation. We're gonna make it happen. You know what I mean? Take advantage of that. Yeah, I'm not really looking to be like signed to something, but just spiritually, it's a thing that's meant to be. But I'm sharing this story just for everyone to let you know that preparation with the opportunity is the key to success. Because if you truly believe that you're going to be success, you need to be prepared at all times. Whether it's 1 a.m, right? If that opportunity is knocking, you get that call, you need to be ready. You know what I'm saying? So preparation.
Yo, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, sure.
You didn't have a CD on you?
Nah.
God damn.
Yeah, I think
yo, don't do what he did.
But you know what I need y'all to do in this video, right? Tag Big Sean so we see this. We can relink. Make that happen. Real talk. But make sure you guys are prepared. We're here to give y'all the information, help build the culture, man. We're not here to hide the information. And unfortunately, in our culture alive, we've been programmed to hide the information. When a few of us get it, sometimes the information is hidden. We need to help each other. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like what you see today in the Jewish community. They help each other, especially the family. They start with the family foundation and they go out. You know what I'm saying? When they go to their synagogue, that's one of the biggest networking places. They're looking out for each other. You know what I'm saying? And really holding each other down. So that's what we're here to do. And we're looking to build with like-minded people to do that. We want to help build leaders. Reach out to us in the comment sections, the DMs, the messages. If you guys need any help with anything, need advice on stuff. The Love1st messages, we're trying to catch up. I just seen like a lot of messages, so we're gonna catch up. He's gonna help out with the get these responses and comments and everything. So we appreciate y'all. Y'all now in tune to Love1st. Make sure y'all download Butterfly Doors. Hit that like button. All social media platforms. Follow us on the streaming platforms. And make sure you watch that Nobody Has to Know music video on YouTube at the Catered Down.
Fire.
It's going down. We have a whole lot more coming. The flood is coming. You heard?
And we come with more podcast episodes.
More podcast episodes. More reaction videos. It's getting crazy. Why hate when you can love first? The Love1st podcast. Yeah.
We out of here.
Yeah.
Gotta thank the heavens cause I always didn't have it. Now every beat I'm touching niggas tragic. Yeah, I'm cut from a different fabric. Now my life going up, butterfly doors. Butterfly doors. Now my life going up, butterfly doors. Butterfly doors. I had to grind, just give me some time. I had a metamorphosis. Butterfly doors in a couple of offices. I hold the torch in this. They scared to rap or the dawn now. They feel be taking the audience. Ain't no saving face, you stay in your place. Only one's keeping up is a part of the family. Shout out my cousin, my brother, that's Wraith. And they call me K the Don.